So after my epic journey across Canada, I spent a couple of weeks with family and friends in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, and now I'm heading back on a not quite as epic journey across the US, but it'll still be pretty awesome. My first stop is here at New River Gorge National Park in West Virginia. I was here last year, but it was so fogged over you couldn't see the bridge, which is actually the highlight of everything, is the huge bridge. So I'm going to do a hike here and then head down to Gatlinburg to see Great Smoky Mountains and spend a couple days there. So that'll be fun. And then head across the country, stop a couple other places. So should be fun. That was the Grand View Overlook, and I'm going to go on the Overlook Rim Trail to Turkey Spur. Supposed to be more great views, and then I'll head to Tennessee. Here's another viewpoint on the Rim Trail. I think this place definitely deserves the national park recognition that it recently received. More so than some other places I've been, so this one I really like a lot. So let's see what else we can see. I'm gonna go see the Overlook first, then go to Turkey Spur. Overlook is this way, not very far. This is an overlook, not the overlook that I'm headed towards. It's still pretty nice. There's a lizard with a blue tail. That's really cool. And he's right here on this overlook. That's really awesome. Kind of reminds me of Horseshoe Bend at Lake Powell, only this is all covered in greenery and that's all red rock. There's more over here. This is looking out the other way. Very cool. All right, I'm gonna go do Turkey Spur now. There's a deer standing right in the path, staring at me. What's it gonna do? Hopefully run. There he goes, or she. Well, this is the Turkey Spur Overlook, but there's more trail that way, stairs, and these rock formations are really cool, by the way. So I'm gonna try taking these stairs up, see if there's more to see. The bummer is I could have driven here, so I'm right in a parking lot. The trail ended in a parking lot, so I could have driven here. That's okay. It's only a mile hike, but would have saved some time if I knew I could drive here, because it wasn't that exciting of a hike. But here's the overlook from the other side, and then I'll go up the steps and see what there is to see up there. Pretty nice. No river though. Well, this is a great view from the top here at Turkey Spur. There's 150 steps to get up to the top. It was definitely worth going up here, but the view is not much better than, or isn't any better than what was that Grand View Overlook. So I'm not sure this hike was worth it, but glad I did it, just to say I did it. Let's check the other side. A nice view. So the view was nice at Turkey Spur, but I don't think it was worth the hike. The views are better at Grand View. Plus you could have driven here and just taken the stairs up. It's probably a better way to go. It's not worth the hike, but I'm glad I did it. I'm going to see what else there is to see. There was a Castle Rock Trail down there, a spur off to that earlier, so I may try that. Let's see what happens. So this is the Castle Rock Trail. I really want to go down there, but it's already almost 4 o'clock and I've got a 4-hour drive in front of me and I'm gonna have to have dinner at some point. So, and I still want to see the bridge. And what's the point of coming here without seeing the bridge? So I'm gonna do, unfortunately I have to cut it short and do that another time. And then go see the bridge, and then I'll head to Tennessee. So that's it. Well, change of plans. Turns out the New River Gorge Bridge is 45 minutes in the wrong direction, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to head straight to Gatlinburg now, so I'll get there a little earlier than I had hoped. I probably could have done that Castle Rock Trail, but anyway, probably better off just heading down there, and then I'm going to hit up Great Smoky Mountains tomorrow, so that should be a lot of fun. And if there's anything I can see tonight, I will do that as well. So about to drive 4 hours, so I will let you know what good brew pub I find in Gatlinburg. I think I'm going to head straight to the Gatlinburg Brewing Company and see what that's all about. So talk to you again in about 4 hours. So I made the 4+ hour drive to Gatlinburg, and I'm at my Airbnb now. As you saw from the previous clip, I went to a brew pub, as usual. Gatlinburg Brewery, very good beer and very good pizza, so I would recommend it. The problem with Gatlinburg is it's very, very touristy. Don't really like Gatlinburg, but I did like the Gatlinburg Brewery. Also, they have a Ben & Jerry's here, so that was really good. But I think next time I come to Smoky Mountains, I'm going to try and stay somewhere outside of Gatlinburg because it's very touristy, and so is Pigeon Forge, which is the town next door. So other than that, looking forward to the Smoky Mountains tomorrow, so I will put some footage of that on here, and we will see you tomorrow. Good morning. I am at Great Smoky Mountains National Park. I'm going to try and do at least 3 hikes today. First one I went to is called Chimney Tops. It's supposed to be difficult, but not too long. There's already a bunch of cars in the parking lot, so that's why I'm here early. It's 7:30, and I think based on what I saw in Gatlinburg yesterday, it's going to be really crowded today at the Great Smoky Mountains, so I want to get an early start. So here we go. Pretty tough trail, pretty steep, but the cool thing is you're following this mountain stream the whole way. It's really big, so it's a really nice hike so far. Trail's gotten steeper, but a little more than halfway, so it's still a great trail. Yay, stairs. My favorite. Who needs a Stairmaster when you got this? Stairs in nature. Well, this is as far as you can go because apparently there was a fire. So and you can't see much from here. Could continue the trail. I don't know. Debating. View up here is awesome. There's the chimney tops right there. You could go all the way to the top, but it's closed. Wasn't supposed to go this far, but I did. But the view up here was worth it. Debating whether to go up there. I think I'm gonna do it. There is somebody up there, but I don't think I'm gonna do this. It's too dicey. This is amazing. Came up this way. Thanks to those two. Wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for those two. View out the other side. Okay, so I was up there, almost all the way up there. Not all the way though, unfortunately. But you can see how overgrown this is. Because this part of the trail's technically closed. I'm not supposed to be on here, but other people went under the gate, so I went under the gate. And it was worth it, because the view from by the gate was not good. This view was amazing, so totally worth it. Hopefully I won't get fined. If I get fined 500 bucks, I guess it was worth 500 bucks. But anybody who says, I read some reviews on all trails that said, oh, this trail isn't that hard, it should be rated as moderate. That's a lie. It was a brutal trail, lots and lots of stairs. I felt like I climbed up the CN Tower in Toronto. So it is a difficult trail for sure. It's not very long, less than 2 miles, but it definitely was difficult. I guess if you take your time getting up here, wouldn't be too bad. I got up here in about under an hour. So anyway, it's a great trail. I'm glad I went under the gate because that made it so worth it. Just hope I don't get in trouble. Now I'm moving on. Rainbow Falls next. Heading to the Rainbow Falls Trail. The parking lot is completely full, so I had to like park kind of illegally on the road, but at least I parked. So I'm sure the trail is going to be completely packed, but hopefully it'll be worth it. We'll find out. 2.7 miles to Rainbow Falls. It's going to be one crowded hike, I can tell you right now. Pretty cool little stream we've been following the whole way. Little mini waterfalls along the way too. Nice hike so far. Haven't seen too many people yet, but I'm sure I will. I feel like I climbed 1 million stairs today, and it's only 11 a.m. But it will be worth it, I'm sure. Trail's harder than I thought it was going to be. Probably because I did chimney tops this morning, so that took a lot out of me. But I was led to believe this trail was moderate. It is moderate, actually. It's probably just harder because I did chimney tops, but it's also very humid today, so I'm sweating like a pig. But we'll get there. Keep plugging away. Standing on a sketchy bridge here. This is really cool. Look at this bridge. It's like, anyway. Pretty awesome. This is the first set of falls on the Rainbow Falls Trail. Pretty nice. Goes down there. I don't know what the name of this is. All Trails just says First Falls. Maybe it's called First Falls. I'm not sure. But Rainbow Falls is supposed to be bigger, so we'll keep heading that way. More little falls on the way to Rainbow Falls. There it is, Rainbow Falls. Definitely worth the hike up here. Very cool. Here's an even better view. Cool. I'm gonna eat my lunch up here. Okay, just have my lunch, so I'm gonna head back down and plan my next move. This was definitely worth the hike up here. So, I would give the Rainbow Falls Trail a big thumbs up. Really enjoyed it. It was more difficult than I thought it would be. Maybe because the parking lot was so crowded, I figured it'd be an easy trail because you don't usually see crowded parking lots on trails that are this difficult. Not that it was horribly difficult, I would rate it as moderate, but it was harder than I thought it was going to be for sure. And it was longer than I thought it was going to be. But the payoff at the end was really amazing. I think my plan now is going to be find a brew pub, have a couple of pints, and go back and take a nap. And then head back out around 4, and hopefully the place will be less crowded. Because the thing about Smoky Mountains is this place is very crowded. Whoops, almost tripped. It's the most popular national park. Trying to climb over rocks. It's the most popular national park in the US. So it is very crowded, especially in the summer. If I was going to do this place again, which I'd like to do it again, but I would come in the fall or the spring. Definitely not during peak times, because there's just way too many people here, especially when you try to go through Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Way too many people. So that's just my advice to everyone. If you're going to come to this park, come off peak. So, but a lot more for me to see in Smoky Mountains. I wish I had more time here, but I don't. So I will definitely come back. So time to head to a brew pub. Okay, so after the second hike, I decided to go to Gatlinburg, and I stopped at Smoky Mountain Brewing Company. I had 2 beers there. One was Cherokee Red, which was awful, really weird tasting. I didn't like it. But then I had the Brown Bear Ale. That was really good. So, but overall, I thought the Gatlinburg Brewing Company had better beer. I didn't try the food. Smoky Mountain Brewing Company, because I wasn't hungry, but the beer was, the one beer was good, the other beer was not good. So I just had dinner at a place called the Woodshed, which was really good. It was outside of Gatlinburg. It wasn't in Gatlinburg. It was the other direction in a town called Newport, so I was avoiding all that traffic. And that turned out to be really good. It was inexpensive, and the food was really good. I had pulled pork. Enjoyed it a lot. Now I'm going down something called Foothills Parkway. I just happened to see it on the way back from dinner, so I'm going to check out, see what's here. I've got a pretty nice view over here, so I'll show it to you. And then we'll see what else is on this road. Pretty nice view here. Another nice view.
It is so funny. No! Let go. Let go.
Here's a view from the other side of the road. This pullout's on the left side of the road. And this view's a lot nicer, in my opinion. The sun is right there, so it's going to be hard to see over here. It's almost 8 o'clock, so the sun is going down. This stuff's really cool. So that pretty much ends my time at Great Smoky Mountains National Park. I would definitely want to come back here. There's a lot more to see that I didn't see. I was only here for basically one full day, so I have a lot more that I'd like to see. Again, I'd like to come when it's not peak time, so it's not so crowded. Tomorrow I'm going to drive 3 hours to Virgin Falls, and I'm meeting a couple friends of mine. We're going on a strenuous 9-mile hike to see Virgin Falls, so it's going to be hot and humid, so hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully my legs won't cramp up like they did today, but should be fun. We'll see. If they cramp up, I guess we'll turn around and go back. So I'm looking forward to it. I will put that in the next video. So Great Smoky Mountains, thumbs up. Come back when it's not peak.